A 1-1 draw here at Leatherhead. Hayden, fairly even game that, probably less frustrating than some of our recent draws.
Yeah, it was an even game. We knew that they would be a difficult opponent. We knew that their whole game plan would be to stop Kingstonian. They play a brand of football that is not my way, that's certainly true. It's about winning the second balls, it's about hooking it on, it's about playing good areas. I love that phrase. And it's about pressure. And at times I think we lack the cohesion with the ball that we normally have. It was more in spells today than in the prolonged periods, but there's going to be games when we're not right. And in the games when we're not right, this team has an amazing quality. They're together, they fight, they play with an amazing spirit, and they play with a good organisation. Just a shame they conceded just before the break. 1-0, I think, probably would have been just about right.
You mentioned that the pressure they put on us on the ball. Did that put us off us right in the first 20 minutes? It felt like we were quite slow out of the blocks today.
I think that it was one of two things. First of all, you must give credit to the opponent who we know play a very effective pressing game. But secondly, there was a different shape in the midfield today because Dan Hector unfortunately wasn't available. He's hopefully be available Saturday, and so we had to play with a 2 and a 3 with 3 10s. The idea was to find the pockets, but to be fair, the change today was such a late change, it denied us the chance to work. And I think that you saw the midfield wasn't quite as fluid as what you normally is, where Benno drops into the pockets and Hector runs in behind. Would have been interesting to have seen it with Hector. I think it would have been a different dynamic that we never really had today. But nonetheless, a harder point.
A word on our goal. Is that as good a goal as we scored this season?
Do you know what? We scored some really good goals this season, but it was a moment of magic. It was nothing to do with football at this level. I thought the goal was worth the entry fee alone.
Well, it's £12 here, so I'm not entirely sure that's the case.
Yeah, well,
Would have been worth £10. It was worth the extra £2.
It was worth the extra £2. Yeah, we give Gus credit. We'll say it's worth the extra £2. Really good goal, and quite late in the first half, and then they have just to learn just to see the rest of the half out and regroup to look to work for the second period of the game. Yeah, it was disappointing that they equalised, but nonetheless, the highlight of the game was definitely that goal. In a game that you will, I say respectfully, in a game that by tomorrow I would have forgotten, it was a moment of magic.
Is having to take off Dan Bennett and Eddie with 10 minutes to go a sign that there are tired legs in the camp?
Yeah, I think so. I think also that Eddie did very well. Eddie is really disappointed not to have scored, but we have another former Leatherhead striker on the bench who always does well for us. Is looking sharp in training, deserved his moment, so I was comfortable with the change. Dan Bennett wasn't at his best today. That's okay, because he's been tremendous all season. And so the change was twofold. The change, first of all, was to give us a different option that we didn't have, which I've explained with Dan Hector, that Sam naturally gives us. Is a young man with a big future. Moving Fabio into the 10 to give us a little bit more quality in that area. And then Gus plays just as the inside right to keep us secure.
Just quickly a word on Saturday's game. We didn't chat after that. Nice to get a win, but another late goal, slightly frustrating.
Absolutely. Pleased to win, deserved to win. I thought that we played the game in second gear, but second gear was enough. I don't mean that disrespectfully to Brightlingsea. And what I would say is that there's been plenty of games like that this season where we've almost been in cruise control and somehow we've lost. So when they scored, suddenly you're thinking, oh crikey, there's like a minute to go. But in seriousness, players did a good job. as they did tonight, in a very, very different game. But you know, you see that the I said that I would give you a team to relate to. I said I would give you a team that would play great football, and I said it would all take time in the bigger picture of what I wanted to achieve. And what we're seeing is exactly that. I think that the supporters have a team to relate to because they can see that the team fights. The football this season has been great, albeit not quite as good today. But we see that we're not quite there yet. And it's frustrating for everybody, for me, but it is the reality of what I knew it would be when I come into this job. And if we take the project on 12 months, then I think that the foundations that we're laying, we're going to have an amazing future in this football club, something that I'm really excited about, not only between now and the end of the season to continue our work, but next season I think is going to be very memorable.
Exciting stuff. On Saturday, we'll see you then.
On to Saturday. Thanks a lot. Cheers.